Yo guys, today we're going to watch SUPAH's in-depth Kal'tsit, Alter, Closure, and V. I think that's the male character. Early review and analysis of the three characters that we know on Arknights 7th anniversary. And based on the thumbnail saying mediocre, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Like I feel like I'm going to experience myself the hate of SUPAH.
Yeah, what the fuck ever. My Little Pony? My Little Pony collab.
Dude, that's gonna be peak, bro. What do you mean?
You're telling me the Monster Hunter collab likely got cancelled or delayed due to politics,
Obviously.
and we're getting My Little Pony instead. Dude, I'm so hyped for the next collab that's gonna be a Bluey or some shit like that. I swear to god, Arknights is the only game on this fucking earth that can have a whole segment announcing IS-7 as an analog horror creepypasta collect my pages Mandela catalog looking ass thing, and then turn around in the same stream and
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, by the way, my
Like they literally showed it after that, showing such a horrific scene of the IS-7.
Little Pony collab. You're laughing. We're getting a My Little Pony collab and you're laughing. Anyway, closure, Kal'tsit Alter and Via. Let me immediately
Dude,
put
nobody
everything
invented.
on the table. This banner is nowhere near what you've gotten used to with Year 7 celebration banners. Alter, Alter, and Wang are all some of the best banners this game has ever seen. Meanwhile, Year 8 with Closure and Cal 2 seems to be taking a step back when it comes to power levels. Closure is a tactician vanguard. She can summon the combat center at the tactical point. This summon is a reinforcement for her archetype trait.
Reinforcement, the senior can designate one tactical point with the end to collect one attacks.
Units deployed in the range of her combat center are also considered reinforcements. And keep in mind, she deals 50% more damage to enemies blocked by reinforcements.
Okay.
Talent 2 is unique to her. She allows you to go into negative DP.
Wait, do you reduce the minimum limit of DP by a few one?
Think of this like the credit card from Balatro. If an operator is 10
I don't play Balatro.
DP cost and you have 5 DP, you can go down to minus 5 DP and deploy them anyway. Right now, we don't know by how much exactly she allows you to get yourself into debt.
Actually, in the stream, it seems to be.
But it will be a useful effect depending on the amount.
Interesting.
Skill 1 immediately gives every reinforcement a shield gains DP, and each time this unit uses a skill, she gains plus 1 DP up to a certain limit. Skill 2 is where we start seeing some sauce. The command center range becomes a 3x3, she gains DP immediately and over the skill duration. Increased attack can attack enemies blocked by all reinforcements, and increases the defense and block count of said reinforcements. Then, operators deployed in the range of the command center will also immediately refund a certain percentage of their DP cost. Skill 3 makes DP over the duration, changes the command center range to a cross, reduces her attack interval.
To a cross is very unique. Like we did see in the stream, but what a unique what you call tile.
And she can target enemies in her own and all reinforcements ranges, akin to Sakiko's range extension. This deals physical damage and inflicts sluggishness. After certain attacks, she can target one more enemy up to a limit. Sluggishness is an effect that reduces movement speed,
Okay.
attack speed, cast speed, and increases cooldowns for certain abilities. Basically, slows down everything the enemy does.
Jeez.
Finally, despite leaving a little icon on the enemy, it doesn't seem to be an actual marking effect akin to Lemwen. When they leave the effective range, it gets removed. You will notice now that I broke down her kit, there's not really that much going on.
Yeah, I
She
guess so.
makes DP, she has a debuff that basically slows time for the enemy. She deals damage, she treats other operators as reinforcements, but doesn't do much with it. Let's say she's no Silver Rush Alter and no Ines either.
Makes sense. Like they just release a broken Vanguard. Like it would be weird to kind of release another broken Vanguard.
I am not saying she's bad, she
Yeah.
seems like a perfectly good and above average unit, but she does lack that special pizzazz that every Year 7 6-star had before her. And lacks the pizzazz that Welsies also has, apparently,
Yeah.
because if you go in game and test this shit out manually, Welsies just performs better in both stages shown on stream. Even this could be a case of Hypergriff fucking up the showcase like with Haruka, but
Oh,
still
really?
it appears that Welsies
Like they forgot the showcase in for Haruka. Okay.
just has better crowd control and gets operators out on the field sooner. Ultimately, the thing with Closure is that she does have cool gimmicks and high ceiling mechanics for you to sink your teeth into in her kit, but she doesn't really do anything with them. You can get wild and wacky with skill 3's range extension, but what do you get out of it? You get above average damage and the sluggishness effect. Sure, you get to deploy operators effectively for 5 DP cheaper, but meanwhile, Silver Shelter, Ines, and apparently Welsies already cleared the fucking stage. She's definitely not a bad pickup, but compared to the utterly fucking insane vanguards in this game, I wouldn't call her a must roll.
Understandable, I think. Like, yeah, I think it's very understandable why. Like, even when I saw the stream, and I hear that Kyostin gonna translate the what I call the hurricane. I didn't really think that she was in Silver Edge or Ines level, and I did try to I did kind of compare her. I didn't compare in the stream, but I did kind of compare her with her other tactician Vanguard, which is Mulzi, and I have to say I think Mulzi has way more how I call utility that is good to use compared to her.
Kal'tsit Esperanto is part of the new medic class that Kam is also part of, where they can take off. As a reminder, the take-off effect makes the operator untargetable and generally invincible against all ground enemies, even if they have ranged attacks. So, of course, Cal 2 takes off permanently and passively through Talent 1. Essentially, this unit is invulnerable to the vast majority of enemies all the time. It's
That's insane.
Camo, but even better. Not just that, Talent 1 also buffs a bunch of her stats, including...
Yeah, look at the block count increase. I guess he only... From what? Block range expands? How the hell you can... This is my first time seeing a block range expands for a character. Like, what the hell? Bro, she has invisible walls? Like, what? I never heard such things.
Block count and block range, which is an entirely new effect.
Yeah. So it is a new thing. I thought that maybe there's some characters that I didn't know, but yeah, she just blocks. Like what? Does she block the character on the ground too, or does she only block what I call maybe because I don't know how big the range is, but if she only blocks the drones, then okay, but damn.
That allows operators to fucking block enemies telepathically. Talent 2 just...
Like, they didn't show, right? Like, that she blocked a character. Then, wait. If she can block somewhat, like, if she can block ground character, right? But, and she's, invulnerable to ground enemies, then wouldn't she just like? Isn't that that's actually insane? Like, it's a like it would be like a unstoppable force or unbreakable wall that unless you are a drone, you cannot do shit. Like that's actually insane. Like for now, there is no confirmation that she can block the ground enemies as well. But if she able to do it, that's insane.
Makes operators in her range gain shield and restore HP. Talent 1 on the face of it may sound like a completely brain-dead effect, and that's because it is, but you have to ask what is she doing with that invincibility, because if you gave this effect to someone like Helagur, he would still be ass. Skill 1 just increases her overall HPS.
That's also true, right? Like if she blocks, her range is big now. Like there's some characters might like you need to rethink where to put your operators now, because if she does block the what I call like I don't know how big the block range is, but imagine the characters are here and the enemies are what I call. Imagine you put a character here, like a, what I call like a melee unit or a guard or a like yeah like a guard, but the range of your Kal'tsit is here, and maybe the I don't know. Well, I don't think you will probably face that kind of problem, unless it's like here. Like if you put a guard here, then the enemy is coming, but the enemies get blocked here. Then and your range is only here. Then you cannot do damage. Like that's what I think. But I feel like most guards probably has a lot of at least the strong ones probably have enough range to actually reach at least one or two tiles, right? Like one tile is the norm, but two tile is probably the rare.
And increases the block range of other operators that took off. As of now, increases the block range. Skill 1 just increases her overall HPS and increases the block.
HPS? What the hell is HPS? And increase the block range of other operators that took off. Damn, we're really going to have that kind of meta. The fact that her skill kind of gives them the invisible wall as well.
Range of other operators that took off. As of now, it's just a contrail upscale.
True.
Skill 2 is most definitely what you will use the most.
What is control class again? So we just need a we just need a unit that took to what kind of unit we're going to get that is going to deal damage. Like Kal'tsit is probably going to have another upscale if there's going to be a DPS that's able to fly as well, that able to took off, and I would assume it will be a sniper. I think like there's no way we are going to have a guard that like is there a new class that what is that class that guy's class again? Like I remember there's a defender, right? That they can fly. I cannot remember much.
She expands her range, increases attack, and starts attacking enemies. This will deal AoE true damage, slow the enemies, and heal nearby allies. Think Folinic, but good. The skill, at least on the stream, has 10 ammo and can be deactivated manually. Chances are, depending on the SP cost and damage, this will be the new best true damage option in the game.
True.
Dethroning monsters.
Yeah, like it heals too. Slow the characters too. Like it's such an insane true damage. Like the true damage gives so much debuffs.
Skill 3 in most situations. Monster would still see use in IS with Archetto and as a blocker and tank, but this skill does look really good. Finally, we have skill 3. This one gets wild and wacky. She gains a summon, attack increases, attack interval shortens, and she heals one additional target. The summon can be deployed, choosing a direction. Kal'tsit will then Volcanic Egg move towards that tile and redeploy herself there in that direction. Then, up to 2 units who were originally in Kal'tsit's range can now be redeployed anywhere in her new range.
That's
Effectively, this is a side grade to Exialter skill 3.
Side
For
grade.
one, it can redeploy ranged units. This was the main weakness with Exialter skill 3, since the meta in this game leans really heavily on ranged units. There is
Wait, you mean SSI Alter can only teleport ground units?
a reason the face-off nodes in IS-6 often don't let you deploy ranged. So you can do some silly shit like deploy Cal2, deploy Wiz, activate Wiz skill 3, then move Cal2 like one tile, redeploy Wiz to activate skill 3 again way sooner and just kill everything.
The fuck? What the fuck is this combo? What the hell? Yes, I just hear. Damn, it really maximizes her, huh?
Since this is a proper redeployment that does give initial SP cost. However, unlike Exialter skill 3, it does not give any additional SP on top of the initial SP cost, meaning that for ground units like Hoshiguma Alter, Exialter skill 3 is still the best option. Or you can do some really turbo wacky shit by using them together. For
Yeah, I was thinking, if both of them use the unit, like if both of them redeploy it together, like I wonder how insane that will be. Dude, just imagine the wackiness that both SSI and Kal'tsit Alter can do.
example, you can deploy Hoshiguma, then redeploy Hoshiguma with Exialter skill 3, then redeploy Exialter and Hoshiguma with Kal'tsit
Kal'tsit.
skill 3, then redeploy Hoshiguma again with
Yeah, that's some like I was thinking that too. Like, Jesus.
Exialter skill 3. In short, skill 2 is the generic damage skill you'd use most often, and skill 3 is the big brain, niche, gimmicky skill. Due to the nature of true damage, I don't expect her to be more generally used than actual physical or arts DPS units. Certainly, she won't be a better DPS option than Wang, but she does have her role in the game. Again, another really good unit, but that perhaps I wouldn't call a must roll.
Why?
Question mark? Because for Cal2 I could very much be wrong depending on her exact numbers. Again, I want to emphasize, Cal2 looks really good, but she's no Wang, she's no Exialter, and she's no Silverash Alter. I've had people tell me that Cal2 and Exialter are not comparable, and I don't understand why, because their skill trees are fundamentally the same fucking thing, but Exialter is just superior for melee units. Cal2 is inherently good because she can redeploy ranged units, and the entire meta of this fucking game is ranged units. I've had someone tell me that, oh, it's kind of map dependent, you need the range.
Nasty upscale!
No, nasty exists. Just put down a fucking nasty tile, whatever the fuck you want. Everything is a nasty upscale. Everything, every new unit is a fucking nasty upscale. Finally, we have V. I will keep it brief. He is the welfare, so that's already 1 foot in the grave, and he is a mystic caster, so that is an Olympic dive into the grave. Hypergriff is allergic to making a mystic caster that just only attacks when fully charged, and V is no exception. He can condensate his charges into these red super charges, and this increases his attack. When not possessing any super charge, his attack speed increases instead. He causes enemies to take arts damage DOT for a few seconds, and he does not target enemies under this effect. This is his filter. Every Mystic caster has one to ensure they don't mindlessly splooge out their charges, and this is probably the best one yet.
Yeah, I think it's the best
It's
Mystic.
almost making it so he only attacks at full charges, but not quite. Skill 1 is just the shit Mystic Caster Universal Skill 1. Skill 2 is just a damage skill that increases his attack and attack speed progressively. Paired with Talent 2, this means he can charge more and more before firing. And finally, Skill 3 is also just a damage skill. His hits will bounce between enemies, which will make his Talent 2 filter more reliable, as it won't be wasted on the other enemies in his range. This skill has ammo, and it ends when ammo is consumed, duh, which is superior to something like Ebenhod's Skill 3, whose charges can get wasted by virtue of not being used while a skill is active. Look, all I'm gonna say about this dude is that they showcased him against Jesselton. Given he did one shot Jesselton Phase 2,
Yeah, that's
but
insane.
it's Jesselton.
Why?
But honestly, who the fuck knows, really? Maybe he will have the most insane fucking module in the universe, and that will save his kit for being as awfully mediocre as it is.
Damn, he doesn't. He really, SUPAH really doesn't hold back, huh? with his criticism.
Who knows? After Aruka, I don't wanna call anyone in these videos outright bad, but oh my god, man. He's the Ebenhod's power creep. The bar is a trip hazard in hell, but
He's free.
there's that. And that's all. Max out your gummy. Bye.
Nah, don't want to. So that's the video. Yeah, he does give more context about how Kal'tsit and and closure work, because I did kinda discuss with my Discord members about talking about closure and everything, if she's worth it when it comes to Vanguard. But yeah, SUPAH kinda confirms it. Like she's probably a good pick or a good pickup, but compared to obviously Ines and Silver Edge Alter, and there's probably way more better Vanguards that, well, not really, like, who knows, like, there's a chance that her numbers increase, right? Like, nothing is confirmed until we see the kit, until we see the character actually function in the game, as proof. Like, this is just footages that we don't know how it properly scales, because there's a chance that the skills of the character is probably way more higher, based on the upgrades. And yeah, we just need to wait. Same with Kal'tsit Alter, huh? Like, isn't that it doesn't really consider like I thought that she would, unless they increase her true damage, I guess she will not be, like, she is probably one of the best healers though. I think I would assume so. Like, I don't know. Like, I think she will be one of the best healers with some sort of utility. But what SUPAH said kinda makes me kinda question. But who cares? We pull what we like, right? Like, who cares if it's not meta or not? We pull what we like. So yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoy, please leave a subscribe and please check out the playlist to see more of my content, and please join the Discord to post some links for more Arknights content for me to react. And yeah, peace out.